If you're thinking about moving to Louisville and trying to figure out where to live, this is going to save you a lot of time and probably a lot of frustration, because most people who aren't happy with their move did not choose the wrong house, they chose the wrong area. And if you figure that out after you move, it's a lot harder to fix. Hey everyone, I'm Neal Cox with the Living in Louisville, Kentucky channel, and I'm a realtor right here in Louisville with Real Estate Go-To. I talk to people every week who are relocating here, and one of the first things we have to figure out is, surprisingly, not the house. It's where they should actually be looking for a house, because if you get that wrong, everything else feels off. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple way to choose the right area in Louisville so you don't end up regretting your decision after you move. And I'm also going to point out the exact mistakes I see people make so you can avoid those too. So let's start with the first thing you need to figure out, your commute. In my opinion, where you work matters more than almost anything else. Louisville is not a huge city, but it's spread out more than people expect. If you're living in the East End and working downtown, that could be easily a 25 to 40 minute drive depending on traffic. Now, if that's once or twice a week, maybe that's fine. But if that's your daily routine 5 times a week, it adds up fast. I've seen buyers who think it won't matter, and then a few months in, it becomes one of their biggest frustrations. So before you even start looking at houses, map out your commute. Where are you working? What time are you traveling? And how much time are you willing to spend in the car every day? That alone will narrow your search significantly. Louisville can be a good city to navigate with a little planning. Now, the second thing is your lifestyle. What do you actually want your day-to-day life to feel like? Because Louisville offers very different lifestyles depending on where you live. If you move towards the East End, you're going to get a more suburban feel, quieter neighborhoods, newer homes, more space. If you're closer to downtown or in an older neighborhood, you'll get more character, more walkability, and more going on in general. Neither is better, they're just different. But if you choose the wrong one for how you live, it's going to feel off. I've seen people move here thinking they want space and then realize they miss being closer to the nightlife and activity. And I've seen the opposite. So think about how you actually live, not how you think you should live. Now, the third thing is your budget, and this is where people get tripped up. Because your budget doesn't just determine the house, it determines the areas that actually make sense. If you're looking in the $400,000 range, you're going to be looking at very different options than someone at $600,000 or $700,000. And if you try to force your budget into an area that doesn't match, you're going to be frustrated. Now, here's the biggest mistake I see. People pick an area first. They hear about the East End or a specific neighborhood and they lock onto it. Then they try to make everything else fit around that decision. That's backwards. The better way to approach this is to start with your commute, your lifestyle, and your budget, and then narrow down the areas that actually fit all three. Let me give you a quick example. If someone is working downtown, wants to be closer to things, and has a $500,000 budget, they're going to end up in a very different area than someone with the same budget who works from home and wants space. Same budget, completely different outcomes. And that's why this matters. Now, real quick, if you are getting something out of my channel, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss the next video I put out. And it also helps people like you that may be interested in my channel. Oh, and if you click the little bell, you'll get a notification when a new video drops on the channel. But if you're one of the folks watching this and you're thinking about making the move to Louisville, go one step further and reach out. You can call, text, or email, but don't forget, sound that bugle, because we are going to get off to the races to make your move to Louisville a winning one. So if you're thinking about moving to Louisville and you're not sure where you should be looking, reach out. I can help you narrow it down based on your situation so you don't waste time looking in the wrong places. Or comment below your budget, your commute, and what kind of lifestyle you're looking for, and I'll point you in the right direction. Now, one more thing that will help you a lot. Before you seriously start looking at houses, pick 2 or 3 areas that fit what we just talked about. Then spend time getting familiar with them. Drive through them if you can. Quick tip, I can drive through them for you if you need some video in your remote. Look at what's nearby. Check how far things are that you actually care about. Because what looks good online doesn't always match what it feels like in person. And that's usually where people either get confident or realize they need to adjust the plan. And don't rush the area decision. I see people spend a lot of time comparing houses, but not enough time thinking about where they're actually living. That's backwards, because the house you can change, but the location is one thing you cannot fix later. So if you get that part right, everything else becomes a lot easier. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.